Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for I'm Stasia Blake. U.S. bans Grenada's fish import over failure to meet marine protection standards. Carnival Conquest arrives in Grenada, beating cruise season start. Grenada Tourism Authority urges media to be mindful of information disseminated, while regionally U.S. strike kills 11 on Venezuelan boat allegedly smuggling drugs, while internationally China holds massive parade with Putin and Kim in Beijing. Coming up in sports, local FA wraps up second day of referees training, and it's 9 days and counting to the start of the World Championships. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Starting January 2026, the United States will ban the import of fish and fish products from Grenada. The move, announced by the NOAA Fisheries Department under the Marine Mammal Protection Act, comes after Grenada failed to apply for required comparability finding to prove its fishing standards match those of the U.S. Grenada joins 11 other countries, including Benin, Guinea, Haiti, Iran, Namibia, New Caledonia, Russia, St. Lucia, the Gambia, Togo, and Venezuela, all facing similar restrictions. NOAA, in coordination with U.S. Customs and Border Protection, has listed specific harmonized tariff schedule, or an HTS code, to flag affected products, which will now require a certificate of admissibility. The ban is likely to impact Grenada's fishing sector, which employs over 3,000 people and saw increased export revenue in early 2025. According to the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Marine Affairs has not yet commented.
Okay, looking at fish production and fish exports. At the end of March 2025, the production of fish increased by 13,327.6 pounds compared to the end of March 2024. So we've seen a modest uptick of 1%, representing positive projections of growth for the rest of 2025. Also, if we look at fish exports, we see that we also had a 1.1% increase at the end of March 2025 compared to that of March 2024.
Carriacou's drive towards renewable energy is back on track, with restoration now underway at the storm-ravaged Limlair Solar Farm. More in this report from Rena Pierre-Thomas.
Work has officially begun on the restoration of the Limlair Solar Farm in Carriacou, which was severely damaged by Hurricane Beryl in 2020. The Ministry of Climate Resilience, working alongside international partners, is spearheading the initiative to bring the farm back into operation. Director of Renewable Energy Leslie Smith says Phase 1 will focus on clearing the site and recycling the old solar panels. This will be done in collaboration with the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority.
What we have here now is a lot of debris that needs to be disposed of. We do have some modules that are salvageable and reusable that we are going to redeploy. We're going to share some more information on that later on. but the contractor has done a good job in terms of removing and sorting the material to make it easier for disposal. So we expect that before the end of this week, all of the debris that is currently on the site will be pulled together, transported from the site to the landfill area where allocations have been made there already for the responsible disposal of the material.
Smith added that the next step will involve the installation of new solar panels and other critical infrastructure repairs.
So the PV plant is going to be completely re-engineered, redesigned, and reconstructed. The types of modules that will be used will be different to what was there before. These are going to have resistance to Category 5 hurricanes, and for people who are technically inclined, they'll be rated at 6,000 pascals on the upper side and 5,000 on the lower side. In addition to that, the rails or the purlins that are currently on the site will be completely removed, and more sturdy and stronger materials will be introduced. The design will be different, even how the modules will be mounted and the rails will be different to what was there before. And again, we're targeting by January 2026 to have it fully commissioned and operational.
French company Smart Energy has been contracted to carry out the restoration work. The project is funded by the government of the United Arab Emirates.
The project was funded by the government of the UAE under the Caribbean Renewable Energy Fund to the tune of $3.2 million US. And we have gotten commitment from the government of the UAE that they will see this project through to its end. So they have recommitted financial resources to ensure the full reconstruction of the facility.
The restoration of the Limlair solar farm is seen as a critical step in strengthening energy resilience and advancing Grenada's transition to renewable energy. Rena Pierre-Thomas, GBN News.
Grenada will get an early taste of the 2025-2026 cruise season this Friday, when Carnival Conquest docks in St. George's with more than 2,600 passengers and nearly 1,200 crew. Chairman of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Randall Dolland, says the vessel will be the first to arrive ahead of the official start of the cruise ship season in October.
Grenada will get an early taste of the 2025-2026 cruise season this Friday, when Carnival Conquest docks at the island with more than 2,600 passengers and nearly 1,200 crew. Chairman of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Randall Dolland, says the vessel will be the first to arrive ahead of the official season's opening in October.
We do have a call from the Carnival Conquest on Friday, which is September 5th. Of course, we welcome this arrival. They arrive at 8 a.m., they leave at 5, and they're bringing at least 2,600 visitors to our shores. So we look forward to welcoming them on this Friday. But however, there's like a 5-week gap between that time and the start of welcoming cruise ships in succession.
He said following that call, activity resumes on October 16th, with the Grand Princess officially launching what is expected to be one of Grenada's busiest cruise seasons in recent years.
2025 will therefore mark another benchmark year for the destination in terms of record arrivals. And with the strong performance of the cruise lines, I think that we're poised to continue that growth and development going forward into 2026. What is very important for us is to encourage high rates of disembarkation. So the Tourism Authority is working with the lines to ensure that we are continuing to get our visitors getting off the ship. We're working to ensure that our products and the tours that they're offering is a little bit it's improved from what they would have previously been offered, because we know that on these ships there are a lot of repeat visitors.
According to Grenada Tourism Authority's schedule, more than 100 cruise calls are planned between September 2025 and June 2026, bringing vessels both large and small. These include industry giants such as MSC, Vitorosa, Britannia, Mien Shift 2, and Arvea, along with luxury lines like Seaburn, Silver Sea, and Azamaria. Tourism and port officials say the strong lineup reflects renewed confidence in Grenada as a premier cruise destination, with benefits reaching taxi operators, tour guides, vendors, restaurants, and attractions across the island. The season wraps up in June 2026 with the Seven Seas Marina. Christina John, GBN News.
During a recent forum with local media professionals, Chairman of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Randall Dolland, implored them to be mindful of information disseminated. This, he said, can have grave economic impact on the tourism industry. Dolland called for a collective effort to promote and safeguard Grenada's tourism industry.
We had Spice Masters, which just mentioned, pretty much no major incidents. And because Grenada is a very safe destination, when something terrible happens, it becomes sensational news. And unfortunately, that sensational news makes its way a lot faster worldwide. And that costs us money. It cost us millions of dollars last year based on the incident with the unfortunate incident with the cruisers. Because there were a lot of charter companies that did not call to Grenada because of that. You're looking at over $4 million plus gone from the economy. When the news goes out about shootings in the market square or whatever else, visitors think Grenada is not safe. And that's far from the truth. It's actually the opposite. It's because we're so safe, the news becomes sensational.
The chairman added that visitors come to Grenada to experience more than just sea and sun.
I want to go out and share that story, the vision of tourism, and the fact that tourism in Grenada is not about the hotels and the beaches, but it's about the entire country. It's about the destination, and more importantly, it's about the people. That warm hospitality. It starts with agriculture. As you mentioned, agri-tourism starts with our sea life, with fisheries. And everything that we do going forward is sort of building and strengthening those other sectors, because without those sectors, there is no tourism. So there's a reason why people come to Grenada, and it's for that more authentic, honest experience.
The GTA recently announced that it's looking at ways to diversify. Its new CEO, Stasia Liebert, said while the industry remains strong, there is need for diversification. She noted that the U.S. contributes more than half the number of visitors to our shores. But with the recent threats posed to islands such as ours by Donald Trump's decisions, the CEO said we must find alternative source markets. She spoke to initiatives for the industry, including a brand audit, reviewing their website and social media platforms, exploring ways to develop them to better serve their customers, and pursuing greater stakeholder and community engagement. This is News at 7 coming up. Residents of St. Andrews share views on Grenada's 2026 macroeconomic plan. Stay with us.
Do you have multiple loan payments? Is your debt weighing you down? Ariza has the solution. Simplify your loan with Ariza's Simplify Loan promotion. Now you can combine all your payments into one easy, manageable loan. Enjoy lower interest rates, flexible repayment terms, and more cash in hand for what truly matters. Less stress, more freedom. Live comfortably while reaching your financial goals. Ariza helps you simplify your life because you deserve financial freedom. Apply now. Visit any Ariza branch or WhatsApp us at 423-4987.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
On behalf of the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and Local Government, and by extension the Government of Grenada, we would like to say a heartfelt thank you to the Grenada Electricity Company, GRENLEC, for coming on board with us to partner for the Build Back Better initiative by providing furnishings for the homes. And furnishings include beds, mattresses, and other things, and we want to say that it has positively impacted the residents of those homes who have already benefited, and for those who will benefit, we know that it will positively impact their lives as we work together to recover Carriacou and Petite Martinique.
GRENLEC, energizing our community.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Climate change is real. Storms are getting stronger, and droughts are lasting longer. Are you prepared for what's ahead? At Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited, we want to help you protect your investments. Build for the future with a BFF loan. Make climate-smart upgrades and strengthen your home to withstand nature's unpredictability. Get 100% financing to build or purchase a home or make additions to your existing structure. Enjoy discounts on related loan fees and special benefits when you choose climate-resilient solutions. We are also offering financing of up to $50,000 unsecured for your home upgrades. Invest in renewable energy, energy-efficient appliances, water storage, and so much more. The time is now to ensure your investments can withstand climate change. Invest in your home, protect your family, and secure your future with a BFF loan. You have a BFF in Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansapine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Sakitan Palelot, breaking news! For limited time only, grease your pockets with as much as 10 times your Playway with Multi-X winnings. Imagine betting $10 on Playway and in Multi-X for the same value and winning 10 times your prize. That's $2,400 for the small value of $20. You can't go wrong. Only in September 2025. You can win not 3 times, 5 times, or 7 times, but 10 times your winnings. Be sure to bet more on Playway, add Multi-X, and make it a September to remember. Monday to Saturday, 4 times a day. Available in stores and online. Who here? I go tell the others. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Welcome to Caracou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Budget consultations on Grenada's 2026 macroeconomic plan continued last evening, with residents of St. Andrew given the opportunity to share their views.
If we look at the amount of our people, especially our aged people, I believe that it's time that we have a program somewhere in the budget to assist these people.
We are rolling out a program, a community-based program, where what you talk about will be dealt with.
I believe we should put things in place for self-employment.
The government of Ghana has given us 9 scholarships. 9 scholarships. So right now we're looking for 9 young people.
One anesthesiologist, you would have surgery. They schedule one for today. You have to wait the next 6-7 days because he alone can't do everything. So please, Minister of Health, whenever the young people come in for scholarships, if they can't go to specialize, it doesn't make sense.
We have persons in Cuba specializing. We have approved a number of other persons and to do areas of specializations in medicine. We are projecting and we are planning, knowing full well that we are aiming at having the new state-of-the-art teaching hospital and the medical village that we are developing.
We used to promote cassava, we used to promote goat's milk, getting children to get accustomed drinking goat milk and them certain. I remember we did one, we used to do goat milk, we used to make noise with it. I remember as children used to scramble for those milk.
Tivoli Medical Station. The medical station is in a community center. We are always hearing that we will remove to our location. I think it is creating a lot of problem for the people in the community.
We need to do some long-term planning for vocational technical schools in Grenada. It's time. We are pushing for our creative arts. We're pushing for more skill set. Governor Timothy Antwine spoke about it years ago, about the need to push for more skill set because that is what it is out there now. And we need to start considering building or having a technical school and a vocational school in Grenada.
The Ministry of Blue Economy engages CMOS farmers in first ever national consultation. Christina John has that report.
In a move aimed at boosting the local CMOS industry, the Ministry of the Blue Economy and Marine Affairs hosted its first official engagement with CMOS farmers last week. The one-day consultation brought together over 50 farmers to discuss strategies to strengthen and improve CMOS production, while ensuring quality standards are upheld. Delivering the feature address was Minister for the Blue Economy, Lennox Andrews, who emphasized the importance of establishing strong and productive cooperatives. He reaffirmed the government's commitment to supporting the sector through both financial assistance and technical expertise.
So it is good for our people to take the initiative to work on their own and to help themselves. And from where we sit as government, what we want to do is to facilitate you, make it easy for you to do your work and to earn a decent income and improve your lives.
The initiative was also designed to educate farmers on the benefits of forming cooperatives, with sessions highlighting how structured organizations can enhance representation and improve operations. Mr. Andrew also encouraged farmers to explore creative marketing strategies to increase visibility and drive demand for Grenadian CMOS in both local and international markets. Participants welcomed the forum as an opportunity to raise their concerns and propose solutions to challenges facing the industry. Several farmers shared their insights on improving harvesting techniques, product development, and expanding market access.
All we needed would be things like a CVQ certified training. So I know in St. Lucia, for example, well, as far as I understand, many of the farmers, they're actually certified. Now, when we sell our CMOS, people like to know what's the level of certification that the people are producing this have, right? So I'm thinking that we really want to get to the point where we can have some certified training for CMOS farmers.
One of our concerns is the road. The road is dilapidated. Getting somebody to bring up his CMOS from there, sometimes they're concerned about the tire being burst and so on. There's also a cottage down there, and the gentleman that owns the cottage has a lot of tires in the water.
Well, as for canoe, we need a road badly because it's down a hill, very treacherous and very difficult to come up with 10 bags of CMOS. 2 in your hand and 1 on your head. It's not funny. I can show you pictures. So what we do now is we try to make the road passable, but we need machinery.
The event also featured presentations from the National Insurance Scheme, the NIS, the Grenada Cooperative League, and the Department of Cooperatives, offering guidance on regulatory compliance, financial planning, and cooperative management. The ministry plans to continue these stakeholder engagements as part of a broader strategy to build a more sustainable and competitive blue economy. Christina John, GBN News.
Attorney General and Minister for Legal Affairs Claudette Joseph has stated that while the government is open to reviewing and possibly amending the wording of the Age of Civil Responsibility Bill, it will not concede to demands from several stakeholders to completely withdraw the legislation. Speaking on the Bub Report on Sunday, Minister Joseph emphasized that the government welcomes suggestions to amend the bill before it is resubmitted to Parliament for debate and approval. Quote, "I just want to reiterate to the public, we have to do something to help our children," she said.
Well, I just want to reiterate to the public that given the amount of discussion that has taken place surrounding this amendment to the Age of Civil Legal Responsibility Act, we will welcome feedback and go back to the drawing board and tweak the legislation as is necessary, so that people are comfortable, the population is generally comfortable with it. I don't know that we could accede to the demand of the opposition to kill it altogether. I don't think that would be in the best interest of our children. So we can commit to review and revamp
the Age of Civil Legal Responsibility Amendment Act 2025, along with the Status of Children Bill 2025 and the Marriage Amendment Bill 2025, were introduced for first reading during the July 24 sitting of the Lower House as part of the Spotlight Initiative. The primary objective of the Age of Civil Legal Responsibility Amendment Act 2025 is to lower the age of consent for sexual and reproductive health treatment to 12 in special circumstances and 16 15 as the general rule. The bill has sparked significant debate among stakeholders, with some fearing that it could undermine parental rights. Following a consultation organized by the Office of the Opposition last Thursday, the general consensus was that the bill should be rejected. Although the bill was laid in the House, it must be resubmitted for consideration due to the prorogation of the parliamentary years, which requires all bills presented for first reading to be reintroduced for discussion, debate, and approval. Grenada's rich cultural heritage was showcased on the regional stage at Carfestas 15. Our ISA reporter features local artiste Kevin Dreadline Bullen as he made his contribution. It's time for your GBN ISA.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISA is brought to you by Clearvision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clearvision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clearvision Eye Center.
Clearvision Eye Center.
Clearvision Eye Center.
He wasn't asking for the grease to grease it down this time. It was about sharing Grenada's rich culture with regional colleagues for the world to see. Kevin Dreadline Bullen was one of Grenada's cultural acts participating in Carfesta 15, Talking Drums Expo. He joined drummers and storytellers from across the region in a workshop exploring rhythms from Trinidad, Guyana, Jamaica, and more, before diving into drum making techniques and closing in a powerful drum circle.
Well, it's a blessing to be here in Carfesta 15. It's been a tremendous experience just sharing the culture and witnessing all the countries, showcase at the highest level. Today we had the second day of a two-part workshop. Yesterday they did some teaching of the different rhythms from the different countries. The guys shared, Grenada shared, Trinidad, Guyana, Jamaica, all the countries shared yesterday, and today we had a technical workshop where there was a drummer from Barbados, host country, who did a demonstration of how you put the skin on the drum. That was really nice. Got to share a lot of ideas on different ways to put up the drum, different techniques. And then we had a drum circle sharing in rhythm, a very impromptu, off the fly, and it was beautiful, having everybody from the old to the young. Some young ladies were in the mix today, sharing and giving up themselves.
From elders to youth, the energy was shared, spontaneous and deeply unifying. A true blessing to represent Grenada in this circle of rhythm and culture. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
GFNC promotes healthy eating among youths with Little Hands in the Kitchen Camp. More news to come. Stay with us.
Ladies and gents, it's time for Bingo! So on Sunday, October 5th, we all will be heading to the National Cricket Stadium from 5 p.m. for the massive Box the Money $100,000 in cash bingo. 20 adrenaline-pumping bingo games. $100,000 cash in a box. And you decide your winnings. This is pure fun, pure vibes, pure excitement, and pure winnings. Tickets are are $60 for one, $100 for two. And remember, free buses available island-wide. No excuses, just excitement. Don't you dare miss this one, because when you draw from the box, your fortune could explode.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Quartz presents the Home Event 2025, happening now at Quartz stores nationwide. It's the perfect time to refresh your home. Come explore new arrivals, bestsellers, and deals you can't resist. Discover the widest range of stylish furniture, cutting-edge TVs, audio systems, and appliances that are smart and energy efficient, all backed by the Quartz low price guarantee. Our experts will help you choose what you need for your home. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and get more. Don't miss the Quartz Home Event 2025. Quartz, bringing value home.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
The Ministry of Agriculture has taken another major step in rebuilding Carriacou's farming industry with the arrival of coconut plants to kickstart recovery efforts. Christina John has the details.
As the Ministry of Agriculture continues its efforts to restore the agricultural sector in Carriacou following Hurricane Beryl's impact last year, over 900 coconut plants have been brought to the island to establish a coconut nursery. The plants will serve as the foundation for replacing the coconut trees that were lost. Senior Agricultural Officer Troy Augustine provided details about the project.
Carriacou today to establish a coconut nursery. We brought in 943 seed nuts, some which are started to sprout. The purpose is to extend the revitalization project that we have set up in Grenada to ensure that Carriacou and Petit-Martinique be a beneficiary. My visit is twofold. One, coconuts, and two, as a pest management officer, to see what support we can offer to Carriacou. But for now, we focus on directly coconut. We are going to source local dwarf planting material, as well as try to get the local oil nuts, so that Carriacou can establish acreage of coconut, especially on the seacoast, especially on the beachfront.
Augustine explained that the initiative will not only include the distribution of plants to farmers, but also training in pest and disease management. He called for greater participation for farmers on the island when the initiative officially kicks off in October.
We are looking for 5 and 10 farmers this time. This time we want at least 50 farmers to come out because everybody wants to be part of coconut. So I'm letting you know now, come sometime in October, which I would announce. Farmers in Carriacou needs to come out and participate. I'm going to bring the varieties, the fruits, so that you could see, you could taste, you can eat the flesh, so that we can all holistically participate. And I want that at the end of this rain season, Carriacou should have at least 25 acres of coconut, period. That's what I want.
The initiative is expected to play a key role in rebuilding Carriacou's coconut industry and strengthening the resilience of local farmers. Rena Pierre-Thomas, GBN News.
The Grenada Food and Nutrition Council, in its continuing efforts to promote healthy eating among youths throughout the island, this week representatives from the organization visited the Queen Elizabeth Home for Children, where they held a Little Hands in the Kitchen one-day camp. The children were able to prepare healthy snacks using local ingredients with the help of a nutritionist along with other staff from the GFNC and the Elizabeth Home. Nutritionists in the St. George's District, Akeem Williams, said the experience not only taught the children about healthy foods, but also helped them with their motor skills.
Allow us to bring some healthy, local, simple recipes that the young kids can get involved in and learn to make so they can have a full appreciation for what they're eating, and it opens the experience and their relationship with the food that they will be partaking in. We have some unusual ingredients today, like we had a cream muffin, we had a carrot and lemon muffin, as well as some smoothie and another pineapple smoothie. We also had a little education session where we taught them the different food groups and the different foods within the different food groups.
Deborah Hagley, assistant to the manager of the Elizabeth Home, thanked the GFNC for their visit and the positive impact it had on the children.
On behalf of the management, staff and children of the Queen Elizabeth Home, I'd like to say thank you to you and the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council for taking the entire day to do this camp with the children. I I know they're quite excited because I saw them working feverishly in the kitchen to make their muffins and their punch, as they call it, cream. So you're excited to have that later, right?
Yeah.
Right. So again, on behalf of all of us, we want to say thank you for this nutritional experience.
After the break, we'll have sports and international news.
Live free, with a bots, you can live free.
Spend $50 or more for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, cash prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV, free electricity, free Coke, free Dasani, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady Milk, free passes to Sunshine Promotions events for 2025. 2-night stay at Sanders Grenada, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in a slick new GSE GS3 M Zoom.
Shop and you can live free if you want to live free.
This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Redneck, Flow, Salt Petroleum, Grenada General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Brewery, Quap Bank, Answer Coatings, GSE Motors, Sanders Grenada, and Food Fair. Promotion runs from April 7 to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Live free. Live free.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Brandon, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
This isn't just rum. It's a captivating journey infused with the essence of Bios Bombay, warmth and wonder. Experience the rich depth of Campeche like never before. Must be 18 years and older. Drink responsibly.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sports fans. 30 local referees are being given the opportunity to improve their skills as they participate in a development course organized by the Grenada Football Association. Tonight is the second of the 3-day session being held in collaboration with the Mexican Football Association, or Mexico FA. The training seeks to elevate the standard of football officiating across the island. This pivotal initiative underscores the GFA's unwavering commitment to enhancing the standard of football officiating in Grenada, providing local referees with advanced training and international best practices. The collaboration with Mexico FA, a nation with a rich footballing heritage, signifies a valuable exchange of knowledge and expertise. The comprehensive 3-day course, conducted daily from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., will conclude on Thursday. The sessions are facilitated by Miss Mate Yvonne Chavez Garcia, a highly respected and experienced referee from the Mexican Football Association. With just 9 days to go until the world's biggest athletics event of the year, excitement is building to new heights. The World Athletics Championships in Tokyo is set to ignite the Japanese capital from the 13th to the 21st of September, and already more than 375,000 tickets have been sold, a powerful signal of just how much this event means to fans across the globe. The championships will bring the planet's finest athletes back to Tokyo's National Stadium, one of the sport's most iconic venues. From Carl Lewis's 1991 heroics to the unforgettable moments of the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, this is a stadium steeped in history. And in September 2025, a new generation of legends will be born onto its tracks. Our Titans, Karani James, Lyndon Victor, and Anderson Peters will be among those athletes competing. Over 9 spectacular days, the world will watch our athletes compete, not just for medals, but for legacy. Tokyo 25 will showcase everything our athlete stands for: speed, strength, determination, heartbreak, and glory. From the explosive intensity of the 100-meter final to the strategy and endurance of the marathon, every discipline tells a story, and records will be challenged. Limits will be pushed, dreams will be realized, and some will be broken. This is more than a sporting event. It's a global celebration of the human spirit. In a breathtaking finish that encapsulated the drama of youth cricket, Sri Lanka under-19 snatched a heart-stopping one-wicket victory from the jaws of defeat against West Indies under-19s in the second youth ODI at the Coolidge Cricket Ground yesterday. Chasing a modest target of 202, the young Sri Lankans seemed to be cruising before late wickets set up a grandstand finish, ultimately clinching victory with 2 overs and a single wicket to spare to level the 7-match series at a game apiece. It's a missed opportunity for the hosts as their bowlers fought valiantly to defend a below-par total after being dismissed earlier for 201 in 47.5 overs. The innings was built almost solely on the back of a magnificent 82 from captain Joshua Dorn, who provided the backbone of the West Indian effort. And that's what's been happening in sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Barbados will send officials to the second Africa CARICOM Summit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, on September the 6th to the 7th, according to Ambassador David Commission.
CBC and Barbados, we have really played a critical role in celebrating it and, making sure that that designation wasn't just some kind of dead letter. We actually brought life to it. Yes. And were it not for the fact that we're actually having this summit, we probably would have been having some big live program, because that's what we've been doing. Here at CBC, every 7th of September, we've been having this live discussion where we bring in Barbadian representatives in Ghana and Kenya and Afrexim Bank, and have this wonderful discussion.
President Donald Trump announced a U.S. military strike on a suspected drug smuggling boat from Venezuela, reportedly killing 11 people. Trump shared aerial footage of the operation, which he said targeted the Tren de Aragua gang. The action marks increased tensions with Venezuela's government.
The moment when U.S. military forces deployed to the South Caribbean to target Venezuelan drug smugglers hit their first boat, killing 11 people. President Trump was quick to talk about it.
We just, over the last few minutes, literally shot out a boat, a drug-carrying boat, a lot of drugs in that boat, and you'll be seeing that and you'll be reading about that. It just happened moments ago. And
later, he said on social media that the boat was in international waters. That's important. If it had been in Venezuelan territory, it would have marked an even further escalation with the South American country. As it is, US warships and Marines have been deployed close to Venezuela's waters since last month. And the US has put a $50 million bounty on President Nicolas Maduro's head. It accuses him of leading drug trafficking activities to the US. The day before the strike, Maduro said that if attacked, the country would fight back.
Venezuela is a peaceful country, but we are a nation of warriors, and Venezuela will never give in to blackmail or threats of any kind, not at any point in our history.
China showcased its latest military hardware at a major parade in Beijing, attended by Presidents Xi Jinping, Vladimir Putin, and Kim Jong-un. The event marked 80 years since the end of World War II and emphasized calls for peace amid global tensions.
China's largest military parade in history began with an unprecedented entrance. Chinese President Xi Jinping arrived in Tiananmen Square alongside North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and Russian President Vladimir Putin. 24 other heads of state followed, including the leaders of Iran, Belarus, Pakistan, and Indonesia. Xi opened the event marking 80 years since the end of World War II by praising Chinese troops and saying the world once again stood at a crossroads.
The Chinese nation is a great nation that does not fear violence, that stands independent and strong. Today, humanity faces a choice between peace and war, dialogue and confrontation, mutual benefit and zero-sum competition. The Chinese people firmly stand on the right side of history, committed to the path of peaceful development.
And that's what's been happening around the globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. U.S. bans Grenada's fish imports over failure to meet marine protection standards. Carnival Conquest arrives in Grenada, beating cruise season start. Grenada Tourism Authority urges media to be mindful of information disseminated. While in the region, U.S. strike kills 11 on Venezuelan boat, allegedly smuggling drugs. While internationally, China holds massive parade with Putin, Kim in Beijing. In sports, local FA wraps up second day of referees training, and it's 9 days and counting to the start of the World Championships. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Visit our website at www.gbn.gd for more news stories, or like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/GBN News and Radio. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you for joining us. Have a pleasant evening.
Looking to shop online from your favorite